Welcome everyone. I appreciate you coming in. I'm trying out this iPad like air casting thing, but I'm not too sure how it's supposed to be working. Just delete that. I want to add one. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be. Heyo, dang, you got here so fast. Thank you. So we have it up here. Could do whatever. It's a bit of a, bit delayed, but it's not too bad. And that looks pretty cool. But the problem is, I want it on its own thing, so I can kind of just display it wherever I want. I guess let me try this. Capture cards, no. All sources. Maybe it's a game. It can't find it seems. I tried this. I think I tried everything. I'm not too sure. You would think it's this, and then I just grab this guy, but it's like, it's just black. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world. I can just delete these. Just show it off to the screen, off to the side, I suppose. Alright, let's do that then. One thing I do want to fix, though, in the game is I came in here... Oh, let me show you this. So here's the new circle. And I want the nodes, the upgrades, to be kind of based on this. The primary ones will be health, damage, and like utility. Utility might be something like cursor size, might be something like kind of in between here. It might be like reload speed, ammo count. And so I started kind of putting together this right here for like, so the very first one is like your damage. There's going to be 3. It increases your damage by 0.333. There'll be 3 of them. So whenever you upgrade all 3, goes to 1. The other thing I want to do is once that's complete, once I fix this, and I'm starting to branch out in correctly. So this is like thorns. Maybe this one's magic of some sort. Like those rotating orbs. I don't know what the hell this thing will be. Maybe I can come up with those later. But it'd be in the correct format, right? Well, I want to be able to show you what the next thing is. Yeah, edited in Paint. All these pieces of shit. Oh, it was over there. Oopsies. Open with Paint. Oh, I need my phone. Lawyer says he got my number now. I give him a thumbs up, but turns out he's not the one that messaged me just now. It was actually the automated message for I still have to go in the morning, not to the court, but somewhere else. Yeah, no. I'm just getting out on my phone so I can hopefully read messages. I think I will play it, but I'll just turn down the volume. That way I can see and hear. Okay. This action. Bit of a delay there, bit of a delay everywhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this. So if you unlock this one, and now this one's able to be like put a point in, once you place a point in it, it will not okay. Before it unlocks the other ones, whenever you place a point in it, before it does, and it's available to be placed in there, I want you to also show what it like unlocks, what it could unlock, you know? What I'm saying? And if I turn this way, is it rotating there? Shit, it does. Me. I don't know how big of a screen I want that. You know what? If it is full screen, it's not the end of the world, because I'm still here, right? Yeah, I look a little strange there. You just bring me down. There you go. And then one thing I want up is some references from me. Like, look at these guys. Save it. Hopefully, so it's not too distracting for you guys. It's definitely gonna be thinking of like a prime real estate here. Where the where the red boss is. Oh yeah. I see. I'm like right at the schmeat. Just kind of getting a quick refresher as to like what everything should look like. Oh, and then of course we need to get the game. I forgot. I want to code that because it's given some sass. I definitely want to do this too. Like this is crazy. Okay, okay. I've seen enough. Seen it. Let me get Game Maker up. This is what we're primarily doing right now. Then we'll get back into the art. So, like I said, let me run it and I'll show you what's actually happening. So we got our guys. I'm trying to show these. So it starts off, here's how it's working in code, how it should be working in code. One, I'm adding all of these items into the grid. Here's item 0, or the first item. That's the starting node is what I'm calling it. Max damage plus 0.333. Then it goes up, health, down is power, 1. And then on the bottom right, remember we were just doing that here. Gosh, darn it. Health, damage, and then this one, cooldown reduction. So it's like a reload speed, my bad. But instead what happens is it's showing max damage 0.5, which is this one. So it should be shown here, bam, bam, bam. Instead, what the heck? And I can get rid of, let me get another folder. Gosh darn it, I put in a new tab. Users, me, app data, local, find your program that you're wanting to change the stuff. I'm not running the game, so I delete because I'm saving constantly. Maybe not the most efficient, but it'll work. Now, whenever I run the game, there's not going to be any save data, so you need to create a new game. And these are all locked by default. The only one that's unlocked is this one, starting node. This equates to 0. Enums, unlocked is true. The rest are all locked. You unlock them by buying the thing. I'm sure I'm fine with that. Terminate, we'll go home. I got 0 coin, but this one's the max damage 0.5. It should not be that one. That's this one. It should be this one. Add item to grid, add item to grid. You're talking starting node, starts it off. Cursor damage 1. That should be 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. You know what I mean? It's not. And I don't know why. Let me try this then. Let me type in 0 here. Exit the game, delete the save data, run them hands. Hope for the best. And I'll terminate, go home. 0.5. So it is equating to 0. That's good. Problem though is that this one is not 0. Where are you getting that this one's 0? Add item to grid. Let me see. Let's see here. See now. all items. Even in this grid, I looked at it before. It was last night. It was late last night, so I didn't continue. Um, but it adds it one at a time. That's good. It's supposed to do this. The way that this all works, you don't have to really worry about it, but it adds it all into an array. Then the array turns into puts it into the grid. But it was all working before. I didn't change much. Reordered this, renamed this, so that way cursor damage 1 was different. So if I name this anything else, there really should be no difference, except whenever you come in here and you're like, hey, I want this thing to be unlocking this guy. I guess, let me see this. I honestly, and I've already cleaned the program too. Let me, gotta exit first. Otherwise, again, it saves over. This should do nothing, but unfortunately, I think it did do something. I don't remember. Press damage 1. Refresh. What the fuck? Starting. Oh, I see now. So I got a script called Start New Game Fresh. And apparently that sucker just runs. Yeah, that makes sense. But why do we do it here? But why are we... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Starting node. So this overwrites everything. Interesting. Okay. Let me copy that. That way I can put it in here for future reference, because I'm going to forget that again. So here at the bottom, essentially don't do anything, but I'm going to put this now. Will be ran. First node. Okay. Okay then. I am gonna replace this back with 1 though, because I like that. I like that number. Makes more sense because it's like tier 1 starting node. That's why I named it that. Run it. Let's hope for the best. It may be fucky wucky in the beginning actually. Let me just do this. Oh, no save data. Sweet. Okay, now for realsies. New game, this guy, terminate, home, power. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's pink because I made it to where the default, if you don't have a sprite associated with this node, then it's going to give you this one by default. So let's give myself a little bit of shmoney. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Um, I want this thing raised up a little bit because these ones, this is kind of like a 1.5 kind of deal, and this is a 1, so it doesn't look correct. But if I give it 2, I think it'll also not look correct. But hopefully it looks better. Let me give it a shot. So, I'm gonna give 2 here. Continue. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm saving this stuff. It's part of your save system. I should really get rid of that. Okay, let's test. Yeah, now it looks funky there. I can fix it by doing a zero point 0.5, but it's not. I don't know if that's what I want. It's because everyone after that surrounding it, it's going to be needing the decimal as well. But I guess it is what it is. 1.5. All right. That should be accurate. I think it only looks a little bit off because these go to the center and this is being taken up a little bit of space, whereas this one it's a little bit less space. So the length of it will be only a hair longer here, but it actually is the exact same amount. You could draw a circle and it'd be perfect. Should be. So that's nice. Now it's clearly defined here that this is tank, this is power, like damage, even though this one says power as well. Maybe this one could be like a like maybe there's only one node of it, but it gives you a +1 max damage. +1, health, +1% reload. You know what I mean? Like it's a really good node to have, but I mean, it's funny because I just saw this pop in activate Windows. It was not there a second ago, and then I thought I saw it. I looked over at my stream now, and it popped in. I was like, huh? Weird. Be right back. Let me turn off these things. Ooh, and I'm gonna get some trail mix. So I could keep on going with some code. We did fix the issue I wanted to, so I think we can move on. I know you wanted to. Okay, if I have you full screen, ours overlap the Windows message. Huh? Oh, I see. That's funny. Both of our activate windows, they overlap. I get you now. That's funny. So I know that you wanted to see some art, especially wanted to see. So we fixed this issue. I don't know if you're here or not, but this thing was not saying the correct node. I was like, what the hell? Figured it out. It was actually just a script. So this line of code didn't do anything, but it's actually in the script. We fixed that, no problem. So I'm going to do a little bit of art. I don't like to do art very much. It's a real pain in the butt. However, it's because this thing went to sleep or whatever. Maybe I have to change my program. Start broadcast. Broadcast. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah. What? What? So I think I'll put this over here, and I want these. Something's still up. Unfortunately, we don't have anything for the background, and the background is what we need to work on the most. So let's actually find something. Oh yeah, let's put on some music. Free, non-copyrighted music. This'll do. Whatever it is, I'm sure. And let's open up Pinterest, find something. Something. Lurking while you pack. Right on. So one thing I'll notice here is that a lot of the backgrounds are super simple. Like, if you actually take a look, there's almost nothing to it. One of the main things that they also do is this ombre. I forget what it's called. I think ombre effect. Wherever. It's like a black oval almost over the entire screen. But I'm gonna do that over the top of everything, not just on the background. So I think it'll look better. So we're gonna hold off on that. But that'll make it look a little bit better. Super simple there. Super simple here. And I really like these. I wish I could draw those. Maybe I can. I'm talking the bushes. I agree. Since you don't like drawing art, the simpler the better. Absolutely. Let me try and draw one of these bushes. Where's my pen? I'm gonna draw like one of these bushes over here. It's actually perfect there. So whatever. All right. All right, we're on a fresh layer here. I was trying to do something like this. You can see just as terrible. But let me... I'll draw it large and in charge, and then I'll scale it down. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those little skull guys. Like skull bombs. Alright, so it's like... bit rounded. I'm drawing this top piece right here. Just kind of getting a overall feel for it. Clean it up. Another time. I'm just gonna lay it down, you know, we'll see. Big sweeping motions, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think I pretty much got it now. So somehow I did a redo. Interesting, it looks like it's just a flat whack on the bottom. kind of looks like a bunny. We'll do how do we get those gross lines? So it's more like that. This guy. Roach. That one. Even though it's like, it's ugly. Again, I want this art to be like ugly and kind of cute. It's ugly and cute. That's pretty good. It's not the same thickness overall, though. I wish there was like a feather effect or something. Grab the entire image and kind of like expand it outwards, like bubble it. But less. Don't really have the straightest hands. And I think one of the things with this style is whenever you get to a point here, like the edges, the ends, then it kind of crisps up, like it shrinks down like this. So it goes more to a point. I'm okay with some kind of divergence here and there, where it kind of breaks away from the mold a little. That could be part of the charm. I don't know. But then I immediately erase it. So I'm just saying, I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. I feel at least. Let's make this a little bit more pronounced. Don't forget you can make a copy of the brush. Adjust the stutter for straighter lines. It sounds wild, but I'll never do it. Never, ever. Let me just fix these real quick. Oh, man. This one's so gross looking, it looks like a roach. I made a copy there for you already, so you kind of did. Wow. Calling me out, huh? Good enough, but you need some hair, my boy. There you go. This one looks weird to me. I was kind of digging the sharpness of it, but it just doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't look that good. There we go. Ew, yeah. Yeah, kind of gross. And then, let's do some coloring now. Color layer needs to go behind it. Ah, I fucking hate this part. I'm really looking for desaturation here. So there's a little bit lighter, more green. Because this needs to really be in the background here. Let's make it large. I prefer to subtract versus like this is fun right here, I think. Not so much coloring in general, but just watch. It's like this is the game of what is it called? Pressure washer? So you take that, too small. And I think it's more fun to kind of subtract than to go back in and refill these. Like, I don't like that. I know you can't really see what I'm pointing at, but kind of messed up a little bit there. And I'm not really worried about the color that I first put down, as long as it's relatively close to what I'm looking for. Because luckily with the paint bucket, it's in there. Bam. And let me just turn on this fan. It's a little bit hot. Now I can go in little bit more of a stick here. It'd be cool if you could see control, like where I'm pressing. That ASMR. I saw a TikTok on the Harry Potter official page, and it said every movie or every spell that Harry Potter used in the Philosopher's Stone, and it was like one spell, and it cut off. I was like, damn! And it wasn't even a spell. It was like whenever you first grabbed the wand, and it just lit up. I think there is a show cursor option. Well, I don't really want to see it on here. I just wanted it to kind of pop up there on the screen, because I think it would just kind of frustrate me here. One thing that I also noticed in the oh, and for that Harry Potter one, by the way, in the comments it was everybody was saying, actually, there was this spell and that spell, like up. What up, cool kid? There was the spell up. There was Leviosa. There was Expelliarmus, I think. There was a few spells that they did use. So that's good. I'm just gonna get in here because I accidentally messed up a few spots. Maybe. I think that's it. So we're making some art for this game, by the way, kid. And right now I'm making this ugly bush. I kind of just not really stole, but I got reference from this because I like this art style. It looks pretty good. Maybe not so much for these characters, but for the background. Son of a gun. These ones, I like that. So we got some characters here. I'm trying to make it a real goofy game, but I'm a little bit too judgmental of my art and stuff. Obviously, this guy's supposed to be front-facing, but these guys over here, it's like perfectly sideways. However, this guy is a little bit more turn. This guy's a little bit more turn, and then this guy's like even more turn. I'm like, how does that happen? But I'm not an artist, or at least I'm trying to do the bare minimum kind of deal. I don't know. I don't want to be an artist, but I'm broke. So I'm going to do what I can. So yeah, with the art that I do like, I noticed that, and maybe I need to come back in here and change it for these guys, but there's whenever you do a gradient, oh, the gradient is such a pain in the ass. I forget that we did something with the gradient. So I want it darker up here, and then lighter up at the top. With this, it looks like it's watercolor. And I'm not too sure how to get that watercolor effect. I think watercolor could be a cool effect. Jess, you know how to do that? Maybe it's in a brush? Painting, maybe? Oh, watercolor. Let me grab that. I have to duplicate it? Okay. Take this brush. Put it in main. Oh, I put it in sketching. Oh, no. Put it. Put it. Motherfucker. Where did it even go? Take this. Thank you. Let me try it out. Next. I wonder who it's from. It might be important, that's why I have to check. Possible thunderstorms tonight. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna try a watercolor. You were gonna say the brush? These have the smudge tool, which is the pointer finger. Oh, what the fuck? Smudge tool sucks. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's too big. Maybe I, okay. Maybe the smudge is small. That's too small. The fuck? Well, you're done. I hate it. Use the round brush. Okay. What's it under? Oh shit, it was right there actually. Oh. Pretty good. Now I'm looking at this. I kind of want this thing to be a little bit lighter. I'm not seeing the pressure sensitivity, but we might have taken that off, because I don't like it. I'm okay without it. Just kind of fucking around. See if I like anything. I think it's fine. I think what I'll do. Bam. Oh, I gotta delete this little shit. Try the smudge again, but click a different brush. I didn't even know you could do a different brush. How do I do it? Oh. I think you're right. I think if I had this set. Is it pushing around? So I need like this. I do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Ah. Oop. I went too far. But, alright. See, there's still a lot to learn. But I really don't want to learn it. Ooh, that's way too bright. Nope. Alright, I appreciate you. Hmm. I think I'm just going to... Shit. Make it smaller. I think it's good there. Bush. Big. Bush. Hell yeah. Then we didn't do shit today. I don't know if I like this, where there's no outline on the bottom. This is already in our references. I love this. I really want to make this into a shader. Whenever you smack an enemy, it has like the fluid like this as its color. Right now we need to look at the backgrounds. This is cool. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna throw this away and wash my hands. Feels gross. Let's put some rectangles down. It's a little something something. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just like a little something, you know? Let's get this color here. Dang, this thing looks even nastier. Where it's all small. We'll hide the rest of the layers. First thing I'll do, just kind of draw like a square grid system. Luckily we kind of already have one, so I'll just kind of follow it. These not being perfectly straight lines, kind of give that human look to it. Also use the distort tool. Because I need to practice my lines. I'm actually trying to stay on it. Same thing here. Oops. me get rid of the guidelines now. There we go. I want to drop in a color that's pretty close. Should be on another layer. Silly me. I'm closer to gray. Yeah. Just throw down some paint. Okay, piece of shit. Some kind of random spots. It's about that time though. What this will do is it just kind of sets me up for some kind of areas to like draw some different greenery in, a guideline for some potential brick lay. Maybe I can create some patterns like this to kind of give mystery, stick to it all. You know, unfortunately the background is really something major and it's going to take me a little bit to kind of get the best, a good look to it all. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Maybe we can give a couple little bits of color here and there. Some brick. Definitely some blue for the brick. It's gonna turn out. It's gonna turn out somewhat decent, but it's gonna take pretty much a whole stream to get into. With bushes, grass bits, stone bits, decal, a lot goes into it. So for now, appreciate you guys. Take care. Save your work, and I'll see you next time tomorrow.